Hi everyone and welcome back to LEYF YouTube channel. My name is Ricky and today we're going to be creating a super simple sensory activity for you to do at home with your babies. Today we're going to be making some sensory ice. Now I love sensory ice for my babies because it's really easy to create and it's a great versatile activity for you to do within the nursery and at home. For example, you can use different containers, so whether it's using a lunchbox or an ice tray, a Ziploc bag, or today what I'm going to be using is some gloves. Also, it's a really interesting way to introduce some new aromas and flavours to your babies. So, without further ado, let's wash our hands and get creating. So, let's begin. For this, you need 3 items. A glove, some fruit, so today we're using strawberries and bananas, and some water. So what we now need to do is to fill our glove with some fruit. So first we're going to use the strawberries. You can place them in, your children can help you do this as well. And then we're going to be placing in the bananas. Now these aren't going to go to waste because the children will love to eat these once they're all frozen. Then opening up a little pocket at the top, we're going to fill it with water. Now we don't want to overfill the glove because we need to tie up the end to make sure none of the water spills out. Like so. Now if a little bit of water dribbles out, that's more than fine. What we now need to do is disperse the fruit. Perfect. Then simply place into the freezer and allow to freeze. Now that it's good and frozen, we need to remove it from the glove. Simply take your scissors and snip the end of the glove to make a hole and start to tear away. If you have older children at home, they will love to get involved. Now that we've removed the glove, let's start playing. It will snap and it will break as you do so. That's fine. But allow the children to place it in their mouth and taste the fruit. Now that you've created your sensory ice and hopefully had an amazing time playing with it, what are the possible learning outcomes? For our babies, we focus their learning under 3 prime areas. They are personal, social and emotion development, communication and language, and physical development. This activity easily meets all 3 of those learning outcomes. So for example, PSED, for our babies to build that confidence, sharing experience with you builds that. Knowing that you're doing that activity with them gives them that comfort to know that they can explore and try new things, having you there as their secure base. Under communication and language, for our babies to start to do early babbling and early speech, we need to engage their oral muscles. This activity is perfect for that. Holding the ice, putting it into their mouth, feeling it melt, having all those flavours that you've put into the ice pop in, building that sensory awareness will only support language development. Under physical development, for our babies to be confident movers, we need to get them moving. This type of activity is really good for them because for our babies, holding a piece of ice, passing it from one hand to the other engages the hands, the arms and the shoulder muscles, which will support for when they're starting to cruise, pulling themselves up and moving around the furniture. Also, if this is on the floor in a big tray, they might be kicking at it, engaging their leg muscles, and what a great way for them to support when they're starting to crawl. The learning from this type of activity is endless. But the main thing to do is have fun. Really hope you enjoyed that video today. If you did, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. We would love to see some of the examples that you're doing at home. In the description below, we're putting an email address so you can send all your amazing photos and your videos too. Thank you for watching, and if you need any further content, please comment below. Have a great day. Goodbye.